Written by Murphy here, back with another book review. I just finished reading The Department of Sensitive Crimes by Alexander McCall Smith. You may know Alexander McCall Smith from his wildly popular #1 Ladies Detective Agency series. And that series is set in Africa, Botswana, and it's this lovely, very homey mystery. So homey and ordinary because they talk about really super ordinary things like what type of tea they're drinking, but they do it in Botswana. And Alexander McCall Smith, lived there. So to him it was ordinary, and we get to see it from this very ordinary way. And so for me, as an American who's never been to Africa, it's really exciting and soothing. Well, this is not set in Africa. This is a mystery because Alexander McCall Smith is making bank. He is writing like a fiend, and people are loving what he's putting out there, and I am one of them. And I wanted something calming. So I went to the shelf of possibilities and found this one by him. Department of Sensitive Crimes was published in 2019, so it's pretty new. And it's not set in Botswana, it is set in Sweden, which is way more familiar to me. I actually have been to Sweden, and the culture, the cold, a lot of it feels very similar to my American culture. We know Swedish people. And it's homey, so it's less exotic. However, this story I really enjoyed because even though it's really homey and very have a cup of tea kind of story, it's also got some of the weird dark stuff. Weird dark stuff that goes on in Scandinavia. This book reminded me of it really reminded me of Haruki Murakami, honestly, because it had this weird, like, what? Where are we? So it was really fun to read, really soothing, but also freaky weird enough to make me remember it. The Department of Sensitive Crimes is a weird department in the police. Probably doesn't exist. It was so much fun to read. All the interpersonal relationships, all the super ordinary, boring personalities of these characters set in a mystery in Sweden. There's a review that calls it Scandinavian Blanc, which is to say it is not noir, which is usually freaky and weird and a lot more unusual. This is like really soothing, but still got enough of a freakitude going on that I really enjoyed it. I want to read the rest of them. This is what I want in my life right now. I got too much stress going on, so this is super homey, but also got that weirdo bite. That's enough. It's a recent series. McCall Smith got a whole series charged out and published already, so good for him. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm going to probably read the rest as the opportunity arises. And I wonder what you think. You can let me know.